Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss McLean with Miss McLean and Math Minutes. Today we are going to be working on division with base 10 blocks and a remainder. Okay, so when we are dividing, we want to make the connection to multiplication. When we multiply, our number is getting larger because we're multiplying groups together. When we're dividing, we're taking our problem and we're dividing it into equal groups. Okay, so I am working on dividing 155 into 3 equal groups today. Here's my division problem. 150 divided into 3 groups. 3 goes into 155. So let's look at this. And I have used I'm going to move my camera. I have used what I like to call my division basket. So I want to try to divide 155 into 3 equal groups. You can see my 3 equal groups there. And first I want to think about just reasonableness of math, okay? What do I know about 3 and 1 group of 100 and 5 tens? Well, I can think about this as 15 tens. What do I know about 3 and 15? Well, I know if I multiply 5 times 3, I get 15. So if I multiply 50 times 3, I would get 150. That would be 15 tens. Well, right now I have 105 tens. Well, I want to be able to divide these out, and I can't just put 100 in this and these two have the same amount. That's not going to work. But if I thought about this as 15 tens, I could divide that possibly equally into 3 equal groups. So I am going to trade out my 100 for 10 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I have 10 tens. If I have 10 tens and 5 tens, that's 15 tens. Now I can see if I can divide these equally among my 3 groups. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens. 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30. I'm staying equal. I've got 30 in each group. 40, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50. So I have 50 in each group. So my 15 tens I was able to divide that into 3 equal groups. Now I have my 5 ones that I need to try to divide equally among 3 groups. Is there anything I can multiply 3 by to get 5? That would be a question you want to ask yourself. And the answer is no. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So each group has 3 ones, but I have 2 in my hand. 1, 2. Do I have enough? Is this one equal? When we divide, we want to have equal groups. Is this one equal? Nope, it's not equal, so I can't put these 2 into my equal groups. So my 2 ones will be my remainder. Let's look at this algorithm. This is what you'll eventually build up to, but we want to understand what we're doing here with our equal groups before we start this. So we determined that I could not divide 100 into 3 equal groups. So when we looked at this as 15 tens, we looked at this as 15 tens or 150, we could divide 15 tens or 150 into 3 equal groups, and we did that by putting 50 in each group. This is my tens place. So this is 50. I have to know which this is representing. It's representing 50. This 5 is. So 50 times 3 is 150, or 5 tens times 3 is 150. So I subtracted that from my full amount of 150. And I have 5. 50 minus 50 is 0. 100 minus 100 is 0. So I'm left with 5. So how many times was I able to put this 5 into each of my groups? I can look back over here. I have 1, 1, and 1. So I could put 1 in each group. And this is 1 times 3. And we have 1 in each group of 3. That is 3. So I'm going to subtract those because that's what I used of my 1s. And then 5 minus 3 is 2. And that is a remainder of 2. Okay, so we're not always going to carry base 10 blocks around with us. You will as a 4th grader and as a 5th grader and as all the grades before that. But eventually you're going to work up to what we call this abstract. Okay, where you work up this algorithm and you're able to find the answers that you need without having to use these base 10. But these base 10 help us to understand this conceptually. I hope this helps in using division with base 10 blocks with the remainder.